Sí. Un saludo especial para la gente hermosa de Canadá.
Muchas gracias.
Desde Cali, Colombia. Allá está haciendo frío, aquí no. A toda la gente beautiful de Canadá. You people, I love you forever. Hey, you're from Colombia. Hey, bye bye.
And the beat is in the air, Colombia, what we love today. Freedom is so strong, yeah, and the light is shining bright. Colombia, gonna see my love tonight. It's a perfect night for dancing, the ocean breeze is saying, Colombia, I will not last the light.
Buenas empanadas, damas y caballeros, ¿cómo estás? And welcome to the tiny town of Cocuy in Boyaca, Colombia. Now, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, and they got the music blaring all around, so I'm going to have to do this in little bites so I don't get YouTube censored. But anyway, the plan today is I have a guide. He's doing a couple things right now, and then we're going to meet up in a few minutes, and then I don't know what our plan is yet, but I know that we're going to go for a little tour of so I can get some shots of El Cocuy from a distance, Parque Nacional El Cocuy that is, and then I'm going to be staying in a cabana up in the mountains, hopefully nice and quiet. Comes a big bus. Hopefully my guide Wilson is going to show me some spots that are maybe off the beaten path a little bit, and maybe off the tourist trail. At least that's what I'm hoping. Definitely a funky little El Centro here, Parque Principal here in Cocuy. A little different than usual. Cathedral, of course. What's unusual, so taking all this in, is this wood railway. I've never seen a wood railway like this in a Parque Principal. Looks like they're doing a little bit of work over there. Now I might be staying here for a night. Haven't really got a full plan. I think I'm going to be probably going with Wilson for 2 days. At least I think that's what the plan is. That's a condor down there. Yeah, this is almost like a theme park. Big lizard. God, I hope that's not life-sized. That's huge. Yeah, it's almost like a little theme park. Pool of water with this Is this a real tree? It's hard to tell. I guess it is. It's a little unusual. Little kids play park over here. Little way to go under the bridge here. It's very different. Let's take a closer look at the condor. And I can see already that the buildings are multicolored as opposed to Cocuy, which is just green and white, so I kind of like that. I like the bright colors. To me, it's just more cheery. I'm guessing that Boyaca is about the same size as El Cocuy. Palacio Municipal. Look who I ran to, everybody. It's my old friend Wilson. ¿Cómo estás, Wilson?
Bien, gracias. ¿Vamos?
Sí, estoy listo.
¿Cómo le fue?
Soy Tomás.
Muy bien.
Excelente.
Sí, ahí está la vista.
Sí, espectacular.
Ok.
So you remember all those times that I told you that I don't drink or do any drugs? Well, I guess once again,
I lied.
I lied. This is tea of coca. Probably going to get very high off of this tea. This is the cabanas, and this is the grand dining hall. That would be a reception over there. And for the roof we have burlap sacks, of course. Curtains, burlap sacks. But look at the view out this side. Well, you can't see it that great from this angle, but the other view out this way is even better though. In about 10 more minutes, we're gonna head out so that I can get some photos of Sierra Nevada, El Cocuy. So all kidding aside, the coca leaves are not going to get you high. They're just very traditional for the indigenous people to chew on or have a tea, and it's to give you a little bit more energy. Anyway, I think we're ready to roll. We're going to have lunch somewhere way down there, and apparently lunches and dinners in the mountains are a lot more expensive than down in the pueblos. So, but I think we're ready to roll here. Listos?
Okay.
driving about 20 minutes. This is our first stop, first vista point. Over there is what's called El Pulpito, which is one of the treks that people can do. Try and hold the camera steady and I'll zoom in. Got some clouds that are starting to make it a little bit more dramatic, which is nice. You never know, the things could change up here so quickly that it could be all fogged in one moment, who knows. And same for here, I'll try to zoom in steady as I can.
¿Cómo le ha ido?
Ya vengo a almorzar más temprano.
Ustedes me dijeron que a la 1:30. ¿Sí? ¿O no?
¿Van
¿O se
a dar un
esperan?
recorrido o
¿Por qué vamos a la laguna?
¿Sí van a estar en la laguna?
de vuelta?
Dani vuelve, no espera ni almuerzo.
Él tiene hambre ya.
¿Tiene hambre?
Yo le escribí
Es
a
que
un
me
tal
ganó
Wilson.
el
No.
mucho me llamó.
Yo le escribí a Wilson y Wilson me dijo, no sé, es que no sé, es que no sé, es que no sé.
Sí, ven.
No me hubiera confirmado
Siga.
desde ayer.
Ya. Ya le miramos a ver cómo lo cuadramos. Tanto.
La chaqueta.
The lunch has been served. Soup. Gracias. Eso es
Agua de
agua, agua de canal. So we're currently doing a walk to one of the lagunas. Apparently it's 3 kilometers each way. And I'm all covered up because the sun is very strong up this way. It'll be interesting to see. I don't really, from some of the photos I've seen, I don't really have high expectations, but we shall see. Because of course we have some of the most beautiful lakes and spots in Canada, so it's pretty hard to beat those. So I was just asking him how many times he's been up to, for example, Laguna Grande. He said many times. And then I asked him, is it easy for you? And he said, yeah, because he's accustomed to the altitude and everything. Got a Purdy down there. I like these mountains over here. I'm kind of hoping that we get close to those so I can get some photos of those mountains. And I don't know if the drone's going to work because we're pretty high up in altitude, and the drone will say you can't go any higher because you're at too high in altitude already. Beware of aircraft and stuff. Well, so far so good. I think we're about halfway there maybe. Not sucking wind too badly. So I might as well tell the story in this video too. Something like 15 years ago and back, it was possible to do a 5-day trek from one side of the mountains all the way to the other side, and you had to camp and bring your own food, etc. And the scenery up higher is really spectacular. So I was kind of interested in doing that, but then the local indigenous people put a stop to that, and for years people weren't even allowed in the mountains. But then I can't remember how many years ago, maybe 5 or thereabouts, they decided to open up 3 routes to the 3 main spots that you can go to, which are not as high as the other spectacular spots. But so that's what people are coming here for, is to do 1, 2, or 3 of the routes that it's still possible to do. But very difficult because it's like the short one is 18 kilometers there and back, and the longer one is 22, and they're both pretty brutal treks because it's such high altitude. So I didn't really have a choice of whether I did it or not. I was going to do one, but little did I know that you have to book further in advance to get a spot. So I was told that there's no spots available. So, but it might be just as well, because there's a lot of people apparently who get, whether it's a third of the way or half of the way, and they can't hack it and they have to turn around and come back. So I think I could do it, but it'd be like a really brutal walk, and it'd sap every ounce of energy out of me. So I think I'm content to just do this. Getting closer. I've seen some people's videos on YouTube where they do the trek all the way up the mountains, and it's totally cloudy and it's snowing, and you can barely even see the peaks that they're going to visit even they're all the way up there. So I don't know if this is unusual to have an almost clear day, but it's a lot better than all being socked in with cloud, that's for sure. Let me just zoom in. That looks quite nice up there. Surely we must be getting close, because it seems like we've already walked 3 kms. Definitely getting a different view of the glacier over there. Again, I'll try to zoom in. Llegando. We're arriving to the Laguna. It's not.
Y ya ya la laguna ya no tiene ese color, de pronto puede ser por la contaminación o algo, porque antes sí se veía los cojines dentro de la laguna, ahora ya como la puedo apreciar.
¿Y el nombre de la laguna?
Se llama la Laguna Pintada.
Pintar. Bueno. Now, it's bugged. Now the trick is, can I get a shot of the lagoon with a nice peak in the background? A little windy up here, not too bad. Trying to get a different angle to bring out the nice turquoise siga. Laguna Pintada. Looks like another trail over to the right going up through the mountains, but this will basically be as far as we go. But this is a nice scene. I can live with this. See them, but got some animals scurrying along over there. I don't think we're going to get too close to them, but we're going to a bonus laguna. It's only 5 minutes away. It's nice. Little creek here. So the thing that you know you're not in the Rocky Mountains when you see these things here. This is very indicative of being in the higher altitude of Colombia. Me olvide el nombre de eso.
Frailejón. 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 Míralos.
Ah, yeah. Probably gonna be like, oh, there they go up and go. Oh, no! That guy actually fell. And he's back up and he's okay. Probably gonna be like, oh, there they go up and go. Oh, no! That guy actually fell. And he's back up and he's okay. I'll try to zoom in on that because that looked like a bad spill. It's probably all our fault because we scared them. There's the first laguna. No 5 minutes. More like 15. See. Yes. We're here. I mean, this is, if I'm being honest, this is kind of like a pond that we in Canada would just walk by it and think nothing of it, but it's nice. I don't mean to be taking away from the beauty of it. It'd be really nice if it was a reflecting pool with no wind. Those nice mountains over there, which are very jagged. Alright, let's get a couple photos. The group from doing the big hike. Looks like they're all doing alright. Apparently it's only an hour and a half from here, but it's going to be a much bigger climb up. So it only gets tougher and tougher from here. Hola, damas y caballeros. I'm here with Senora Sixta, who runs the lodge that I'm staying at for the last couple days. And I'll tell you a little bit about where it's located, and then she'll tell you the contact information. So basically, it's about a half an hour, 30 minutos from Guican, which you can see down there. And so if you stay here, you're going to be about a half an hour closer to all the 3 walks that go up into the mountains. And so it's a nice quiet place. You're not going to have to worry about any noise down in the town. So I highly recommend it. So without further ado, quiero presentar Señora Sixta.
Mucho gusto, mi nombre es Sixta Vivo acá en la cabaña Mirador de la Sierra. Los invito para que vengan a visitarnos, a disfrutar de esta maravilla que tenemos acá. Mis contactos son 321-455-5281, 321-968-3136 o un 313-358-1464 para hacer las reservas y vengan a disfrutar de esta maravilla acá del norte de Boyacá.
Gracias por todo, Sixta.
Mucho gusto. Muchas gracias a ti. Muy amable. Igual, bienvenidos todos.
And here's a sign on the side of the building if you're trying to find it. Mirador de la Sierra Cabaña. And she does serve food, so you can have breakfast, lunch, or dinner here. Get these contact informations in there. Well, damas y caballeros, it was a great day today. Just bathing in the last light of the day at this mountaintop. Down there is Huican. And it was a nice complete day. I think I got some better photos, better views than I expected. And just rattling off a few photos right now. And so I hope you enjoyed this video showing a place that not a lot of people get to, especially us foreigners. But this is a very special place. And Parque Nacional El Cocuy is a beautiful place. So if you get the opportunity, definitely come here. And hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please help support my channel by liking and subscribing. And until next time, remember, there's no you in Colombia, but hopefully you can come visit this beautiful country someday. Until next time, hasta las tacos.